Alright, what up, y'all? It's AG33, man. It's tragic news. It looks like it just happened at Robb Elementary in Uvalde, Texas. I guess they had an active shooter. We're just gonna see what happens, man. This is my first time seeing this.
I believe that when the lockdown happens, if you are an educator, you open your door to see if there's any children outside in the hallway, if there's a bathroom near your room. You pull those students inside your classroom, whether they are registered on your roll or not, and you let a school administrator know that you have these children inside your classroom so they can account for as many children as possible in that building. They're asked to turn out the lights. Often it depends on what kind of drill, if the students need to gather in a certain area of the room, but most of the time that those teachers are with those students inside the classroom until they hear some kind of word from school administrators what's going on. Or usually, like I said, most of us are just used to drills. Most of us have never had to experience a real life situation like this. So I can just imagine the terror that those teachers were feeling trying to protect those children in a situation that they're very uncertain and don't know what's happening outside that classroom door.
That's crazy, man. That's real crazy. I don't see what is this? I don't see why people are out here
ISD chief of police, he said
shooting up
that
schools,
active
man.
shooter situation that started around
Elementary schools,
11:32 this morning there at Robb Elementary
live
School,
right here.
which houses second, third, and fourth graders. He says DPS is assisting. They believe that suspect.
That's just crazy though. Like, I don't understand how people can just shoot up schools like this. It make you scared. Like, I got nephews in elementary school, and I got a sister. She's in high school and everything. Like, it make you kind of like you don't want kids to go to school. I would almost feel like I would want my kids to be homeschooled, but everybody can't do that. There's both the parents are working. How can you keep your kids safe? It's like you sending your kids off to school and you just don't know what's gonna happen. Somebody could walk in there and shoot it up. Multiple dead in the shooting.
The 18-year-old suspect, who is dead, acted alone in this active shooter situation. They only wanted to make a statement. They did not take questions from the media. They said families of the injured and deceased are being notified at this time, so they are trying to respect those families.
Right. People are still finding out. The parents of those 14 children that were killed.
14.
And one teacher.
And a teacher.
So far. And the police chief said that the shooter, 18-year-old Salvador Ramos, acted alone. Walked into the school and killed 14 children and a teacher, and then he was shot and killed by law enforcement there. He came. Victoria De Leon is live in Uvalde. Let's go to her right now.
Hey, Deborah, yeah, just to kind of recap, it was a very short press conference, not a lot of information that we didn't already know. We do know now, though, that the shooter acted alone, and there are multiple injuries, and of course those 14 students dead and one teacher. We are now inside of the Civic Center, where we passed by a couple of parents, families, loved ones of the Uvalde Elementary School community. We also learned that the elementary school runs from up until fourth grade, so the youngest of those students impacted maybe 9, 10 years old. So we're going to stay out here in Uvalde for the rest of the day and continue to bring you those updates as we learn more.
She even sound like she shook, man. Condolences to all the families out there, man. It's crazy. Like, how are you even gonna stop this from happening? Like, they're gonna have full armed security at school just to keep this from happening. At every school. Like, I don't even, kind of leave you speechless, man. Like, you don't even want your kids to go to school, your little brothers, your little sisters. Like, condolences to the family, man. It's sad. Like, I don't even know what they can do to stop this, because it done happened so many times. I don't even want to speak on what somebody should do or any other details behind it. Either way it goes, no matter what the details are, it's sad, bro. Like, that anybody would do this to some kids, you know what I'm saying? Like, what has a kid done to you? And he probably don't even know these kids. 14 kids, like, it don't make sense, bro. Like, I don't even know how they can stop this, but they do gotta stop. But that's it, man.